Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the museum, all the viewers, all the subscribers.
Do more than just say it. Do less when you do it. Nah, I was just messing with y'all. What's going on? It's your boy Reese, man. Welcome to the museum. Hey, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, you thought I was gonna forget about that. I'll never forget, alright? Comes at the beginning of every interview. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Like I said, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out our website as well. TMTV.WORLD, alright? Let's get into business. I got Antonio Breez in here, a very familiar face. How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I went on Instagram. I thought you was out there in DC.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, but shouts out to Chubby Chub, spinning that record out there, man. Showing a lot of love, man.
Yes,
let everybody know the record that you got out right now that's going crazy.
The record is You Ain't Hot off my new release album called The Convocation of Antonio Breez. Go get that.
See, and now we was gonna get into Convocation of Antonio Breez. You know what I'm saying? So you got that drop in. It already dropped.
It already dropped.
The 25th.
Yep. 26th of
January.
Yes, sir. It's already out, so you know you can go get that and go check.
Tell everybody where to get it, man.
Listen, go get it on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, or even on SoundCloud. You can stream it for free. But I encourage you to get it. The proceeds go to Be the Match Cancer Foundation in honor of my cousin Jade. Go cop that.
Look, if you can supply the weed, man, you can supply a cause for cancer, all right, and all that good stuff in between. Now, for a new listener, what can they look forward to on the Convocation? Because what you did with the Exodus, like, yo, like, if I was a hit off of that record right there, and I was a first time Antonio Breez listener, I would be like, yo, this dude is really like focused on his lyrics. Like every line has to count, every bar has to count. Can I say the same for every other record that's on Convocation?
Absolutely.
If I'm a new listener.
Yeah, absolutely. The goal with the Convocation, it was a project that it took me a while to create. And me, I'm a very hard critique. I wasn't willing to put out the project until I listened to it myself, and it gave me chills. You know what I'm saying? So it was that type of project. So bar for bar, it's there lyrically, and it's just a good project, and every bar counts on the project.
Okay. Now, I was looking here because it's crazy. A lot of people haven't seen or don't know, but a lot of people do. You on MTV, man. Yeah. How did that feel? Being an artist on that legendary, iconic platform such as MTV.
It felt crazy. Crazy but extremely humbling at the same time. I was just at school one day, and I got a phone call from my father, who my father lives overseas, so he had been home, and he was like, yo, I was just watching MTV Jams, and your video was up there, and I was like, nah, you lying or whatever the case may be. And at the time, I guess MTV had their like, okay, if it's on the thing, you could look at it on demand as well. So he went through the on demand or whatever and played it, and I was like, yo, I don't have cable at school, so I was like, yo, I gotta come home to go see that. You know what I'm saying? It felt crazy but extremely humbling, and I was just very proud because to be able to be on that platform is an extreme privilege. And, I know that there's a lot of rappers in Boston who would love to be on that same platform. So it just meant a lot to me.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, as far as like, if you don't mind asking, like as far as your label and everything goes, were there like some things seeds planted here and there, something like an advice you can give to other artists to be able to maybe have that shot at that opportunity? Well,
I mean, basically, it's just, there is no secret. A lot of everybody that I work with, first and foremost, they're family members. So they just want the best of me, and they sacrifice a lot. My manager is my father's best friend, who also rapped with my father back in the day. So my father and my manager, they made a lot of mistakes, learned a lot of lessons, and basically they made all the mistakes so that I don't have to do it. So when it comes to video time and things like that and releases, they just know how to conduct business, and they might know how to do a thing or two, but the music has to speak for itself. Exactly.
You can do everything else you want to do. Exactly. But if the bread and butter doesn't match the plate, then it ain't happening.
Because these people have a name to uphold and a reputation. So you know, just making sure that we just try to come correct and make sure everything is quality for the people.
That's dope. Come correct and make sure there's quality for the people.
Quality.
Yo, oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think people understand those words right there. Like they're put into the universe for a reason. Alright, they're for you to take that in. Be a sponge. Soak up those words. Alright, because still. We still have a lot of people that really don't understand the essence of quality and what it takes to actually be on that platform and to actually get on that path anyway, for somebody to even open their window and be like, is that, he's from Boston? Let me check him out. You know, so definitely I like that, man. I definitely respect that, man. I definitely respect that.
Appreciate it, man.
Now, and shouts out to your whole management team, man, and your whole they groom you real well, man. I see this, man. I see this. I like that. I like that. Shouts out to the whole Get Tough movement, the whole family, all of that over there. Shouts out to Pops. Is he in Dubai still?
Nah, Pops is home right now for a week. Shout out to my Pops, Perf. Love you, man.
Look, we gonna give all the shout outs, and I jumped the gun a little bit, but nah. But you good. So now, what's planned for the rest of the year for Antonio Breez? Is the Convocation of Antonio Breez gonna be the last project, or are we gonna expect some more?
Well, I mean, right now I'm doing a little tour for the Convocation. A lot of traveling and things like that, just to try to get the word out. That's why you thought I was in DC, but that video actually came from my manager Chance. Chance is out there traveling. You know, he lives in DC, so when Chubb was out there, they kind of connected or whatever and did their thing. But a lot of touring. And between that, you know, I toured for a few days, but I'm really back in Massachusetts in between because, you know, again, I'm a full-time student. And on top of that, I work 2 jobs at school. So it's like I so I don't really have a lot of time to really linger out in you know, different cities and things like that. Aside from whatever we have to do, you know, I just head right back home. So yeah, a lot of traveling, appearances, whatever comes my way, you know, I'm open to it and just doing that. So you know, try to squeeze out another project by the end of the year. You know, just seeing how this one does. You know, first, so.
Now I like that, and coming off of, especially off your Instagram, which nowadays Instagram tells you everything you need to know about people, especially if you're doing something like a profession like music or anything. So you was just recently like New York, you know, Jersey, like what you had going on out there. So you're doing a promo run for the tape?
Yeah, promo runs for the tape and a lot of interviews, and then from that comes other things. You know, sometimes I'm just there and somebody else will be okay, well, could you stop by here and things like that. But you know, just promotional things and a couple business meetings in you know, in between. You know, like I said, management team putting everything together, but with that, with my father being a part of it and my father's best friend, a lot of it is, okay, Antonio, you need to start, you know, handling some of the stuff yourself. All the paperwork and registration for these records that I put out and things like that is done by myself. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these things, if my father or Chance can't make it, it's Antonio, you got to go here and you know. So I'm learning. So a lot of that.
Now before we go, I want to ask you this. I've never asked the artist this, but I feel like it's a good question to ask. You know what I'm saying? What off of Convocation of Antonio Breez, what are the records that you think? What are the records that you would want people to listen to that would make them listen to the entire mixtape, so to say? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what are the records that would make a person say, you know what, I need to hear more? I know you would say every record, but if you were to pick just a few, which ones would you say you all need to go listen to these, and that would give you insight on the entire tape?
Now this is interesting because if you would have asked me this question about a week ago, I would have told you, I would have gave you a specific answer. Recently, when I went to Rutgers University on Thursday, I think my life changed. For the first time, I walked into a building. One of my fans from New Jersey had been waiting for me there. She walked up to me and was in tears and was like, "Yo, you're Antonio Breez. I listened to the Convocation." She was spitting the lyrics back at me. She was like, "Listen, this song right here touched me because I never knew my real pops, and like you told my story, oh this, that, and the third." So I would say this. If it was 3 records that I had to say that I would want people to listen to judge me, to know who I am and my character, I would say Faith, featuring my mother, Brighter Days, and Tone. Those are the 3 records. Now if I said 3 records that I would want people to listen to see my lyrical ability, I would have to say Wet, You Ain't Hot, and Exodus. For sure.
Exodus, you was dicing shit on there.
I mean, shout out to Magic, the producer, on that. But listen, man, I mean, lyrically, I feel like, you know, it's just important to me. You know, Boston is a very, very competitive city. A lot of talent, and you know, everybody got to come for the juggler. You know what I'm saying? We we all know who the, you know, the I don't know. I don't really pay attention, but you know, the people who everybody claims is whatever,
you know, the top dogs.
The top dogs, but you know, we coming hard, and you know what I'm saying? We not letting anybody, you know, get away easy.
That's real.
So
that's real.
So that's all it is. I'm just hungry, man. So
I see you, baby.
So that's all it is.
Look, man, before we dip out, tell everybody how to keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? Once again, remind them where to get Convocation.
Yes, sir.
Antonio Breez.
Listen,
talk to him.
Hey, it's Antonio Breez. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you have. At Antonio Breez. It's ANTONIOBREEZ. GetTuff.com. That's www.GITTUFF. The Convocation is everywhere, but please, please be sure to purchase that album. It's going towards a good cause. We're trying to do something positive. Or you can stream it for free. SoundCloud.
Look, do that, and make sure you Snapchat your favorite song too. Send it to Antonio Breez. I'm pretty sure he got his email and all that up there, so you know what I'm saying. You want to see the artist show you some love. He's good for doing that too. I don't mean to put you out there.
Nah. Everything.
I don't open up the floodgates. You're definitely for the people, and I respect that. I respect that. Look, thank you for coming out, man.
Thank
you. Already know. Look, you a familiar face here, man. So I ain't gonna do no intros and outros for you no more.
Hey, man, I appreciate the love, man. Y'all, the museum is a real, true base and a good platform that's helping the community. For real.
Appreciate it. Man, we gotta tell your school, get you some cable too. This is a good guy. Listen, it's your boy Reese, man. We in the museum. Got my guy Antonio Breez in the building. Make sure you go get the Convocation of Antonio Breez. Alright, you go download that, all that good stuff. Make sure you also donate to that good charity, man. Look, it means something. Alright, now before I go, you already know if you hustle with consistency and provide quality work, they cannot deny bestow. And this is a prime example right here. He's touring everywhere. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Antonio Breez, I appreciate you, baby.
Alright, thanks for having me.
You already know, man.
With this action that happened so rapid, ain't even feel the time passing. It feels like today's my passion. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The way that I'm feeling, these niggas be lucky if they ate at all. I'm hungry as fuck cause I had to starve. They call me a dog, but they're dyslexic cause I'm a god. God, it's the Exodus. This is the Exodus. I bring the Exodus.